Marina. It's really great to be here in Eastern Europe with our event, and welcome everyone. Today we are exploring the best startups from Eastern Europe, and the expert board that we are welcoming today will be evaluating what startup has enough credentials and investment potential to present the region in our finals. And our event is happening thanks to our sponsors. Our platinum sponsor, Network VC California Seed Fund, golden sponsor, Silicon Valley Syndicate Club, and silver sponsor, Sci-Fi. Our event is the world's largest startup pitch competition by geography and the number of the events. And the winner of today's battle, as I told you, will be joining the winners of all the battles that have taken place already all over the world, and join them for the world finals that will be happening in just 2 weeks on February 18th. Can you believe it? We're having the first quarterfinals, the first finals in the quarter, yes. And save the date in your calendar, and we will see you there. Besides startups pitching live, we'll have a startups expo where the startups from all over the world will be showcasing themselves to the investors, VCs, business angels. So please use this opportunity to take this chance and address our event managers to know more. We had traveled all over the world and met lots of you personally. And we have been to almost all the countries that where startup ecosystems and VC ecosystems exist. We had done lots of seasons with you and looking forward to this exciting year. We have been doing our events for 11 years already, since 2009, and have done 240 of them. And just in case that you haven't seen us in your city or your country and would like to do events with us, please address us and we will surely do that, because we are having a new format, Unicorn Pitches, and I will tell you about this a little bit later. During our events, we take the best startups and introduce them to wonderful VCs, famous investors from all over the world. And our winners are doing really good by raising lots of millions over the seasons. And our VC community is constantly growing, and so our angel network is. We're welcoming partners to our network. So please address me or address our event managers, because new format, Unicorn Pitches, is the event that will help to discover the best local startups, and the winners will join us for the continental unicorn battles, and the best ones will be presenting their region in the finals. So please address me or event managers to know more. Please meet our ecosystem. We are a smart ecosystem that consists of various software solutions and internet platforms that unite startups, investors, business angels, experts, professional scouts, and high-level managers in a single business space, which makes it possible to solve quickly and efficiently any task in the field of innovation and startups. Startup.Network. It's a marketplace in the heart of our ecosystem. It unites startups, businesses, investors, and service providers. Network VC is a classical venture fund. Sci-Fi acceleration program. Unicorn.Events, the world's largest startup pitch contest. VC House, a closed online community and network created exclusively for the VCs, where they can exchange deals they participate in as a lead investor. Network investments for investment banks, startups, and businesses. And Silicon Valley Syndicate Fund, a special structure that allows business angels to invest into the best startups with small checks through syndicate deals. If you're a VC or business angel, invest with us. Join us to let us know when you lead, and we will support you with our investments. Our ecosystem opens great opportunities for the startups, helping them to succeed and become leaders in their industry. Dear startups, get in contact when you are fundraising, and we will help you out with a great pleasure. And of course, we are welcoming partners that can explore enormous business opportunities with us and become really global. please contact me and we will talk about it in person. And right now, I would like to go back to the Eastern Europe for our wonderful unicorn battle. Marina, back to you. Let's see what you have for us, what you have discovered in the region.
We have some really nice startups. Looking forward to pitch today, and I would like to tell you that it's always nice to hear you once again and again. I know a lot about our company, but I always discover something new during your presentation. Thanks, Anna. And as always, I would like to say many thanks to our great partners, Startup Grind from Japan, Hub Zero from Ukraine, and Accent Point from Poland. We're always looking forward for new partnerships to cooperate and to spread the word. And many thanks to our amazing juries who have joined us today. And right now, as always, we will have our jury introduction part. And as always, I start our jury introduction part from Alexander Soroka, who is the founder of Startup.Network. And please, Alexander, present yourself.
Thank you. Thank you, Marina. Hello, everybody. Our funds usually invest up to 400,000 K, and we prefer to follow in late seed around A. And we are industry agnostic. Thank you, Marina.
Thank you, Alexander. Who wants to jump in? The next one.
If I could, Pavel Bogdanov, Almaz Capital. We are an early stage VC. We love Eastern Europe. More than half of our companies have a large presence in Eastern Europe. The firm is between US and Europe. We invest usually several millions of dollars, usually aiming Series A, but sometimes do earlier stage deals and later stage deals as well.
Thanks, Pavel. Thanks for joining us today. Anybody else who wants to jump in today?
I can go next, Marina. Hi, it's Frederick. Hi, Anna, Alexander. Great to see you guys and all the fellow judges. Some fantastic startups you found today. My name is Frederick Took. I'm head of innovation scouting at a company called Maersk Drilling in Denmark. We are looking for startups on very many different areas and also for investing. We invest up to $1 million if you find the right ones. And it's super exciting to be here again. The week is not complete if I'm not in a unicorn event, you know, at least once a week. So it's really exciting to be here. Thanks.
Thank you, Frederick, for joining us regularly. And thanks for your compliments about the startups. You guys will rock today.
I'll go next after Frederick. Hi, Frederick. Nice to see you here again and lots of other familiar faces. Thank you, Team Startup.Network, for having me back here again. My name is Preeti Chaudhary, and I'm the founder of LinkedIn Local based out of India. I'm also partner for Unicorn Pitches India, and we had a first event just a few days back. Excited to be here today. Looking forward to all the pitches. I know, Marina, you have an amazing lineup already. Fund size is sector agnostic. Ticket size is about 25K to 150K USD. Geography primarily is India at the moment, but open to collaborations all over. Once again, thank you very much, and I'm looking forward to the day. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Preeti. Thanks for being our first Unicorn Pitches partner, but we're waiting much more Unicorn Pitches partners on board soon.
I can go if you want, Marina.
Sure. Hi, Gary.
Hi. So my name is Gary Fowler. I'm a serial entrepreneur and investor. I've done 17 companies. I was on the original management team at Click Software, which was sold 21 months ago for $1.35 billion to Salesforce. I'm also the co-founder of Viva.ai with David Yang, serial entrepreneur from Russia, based in Silicon Valley, also building a $100 million impact fund in Atlanta, Georgia, and another fund in the Middle East at this moment, another $100 million fund. We love artificial intelligence and quantum computing. I also written a lot. I've written 117 articles on AI and quantum in the last year. I love it. So great to be here. Great to see some familiar faces, and I look forward to the event today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Karen. Good morning, America.
Thank you. Oh, sounds like a TV show.
Yeah, almost.
I can go next.
Yeah.
Hi there. Glad to meet you all. Thank you for inviting me. My name is Pavel Veselovsky. I'm an innovation manager at PwC Venture Hub, Moscow. We are focusing on B2B startups in different areas: cybersecurity, automation, AI, risk tech, compliance, IoT, HR tech, also transport and logistics, and agriculture. We have recently opened a call for applications to the third batch of our No Equity Open Innovation Program, and we invite promising IT startups and scale-ups from CE and Russia for participation. I wish good luck for the teams.
Thank you very much, Pavel. We have some startups from Russia today, so I think they might be interested. Anybody else who wants to join our introduction part?
Can I go next?
Sure, you're very welcome.
Yeah, nice to see everybody here. Thank you so much for inviting me, Maria, Marina, Anna, Alex, again. I love participating in this event now. Good to see Gary. You know, I see you. You're not almost every day, but you know, yeah.
I feel like we're family now.
Yes, yes, you're your family. Also, Priya, thank you so much for inviting me for Indian pitch event as well. So I love participating in this because I could meet many entrepreneurs and also investor friends and accelerators. My name is John Kojiro Moriwaka. You can call me Crazy John. It's 10 p.m. in Japan. Usually I need to go to sleep, but you know, I'm addicted to participate in this your event. And I'm a visiting professor of 2 universities, one in Myanmar, one in Japan, teaching entrepreneurship and innovation. Also, I like to help entrepreneurs, like all of you, hope to see all of you, and mentoring of 10 different acceleration programs, such as Alchemist Accelerator in Silicon Valley. And personally belong to 2 angel groups, Harvard Business School Alumni Angels and Life Science Angels in Silicon Valley. We're focusing on deep tech and also med tech, any kinds of solutions. And also I'm an ecosystem advisor of Hello Tomorrow Japan. We are a French deep tech community from Paris. So try to bring many deep tech startups to Japan as well. And so I have many things. So I sometimes forget what I'm saying, but I'm also columnist of Forbes Japan. I never actually interview entrepreneur in Eastern Europe. So love to meet all of you today. So best luck. Oh, I forgot. I'm founder of Silicon Valley Ventures. We are advisor firm from startups to large corporations, and also owner of Motorica Medical. That's a medical device company. Thank you so much, and best luck to everybody. Thank you. Let's enjoy it.
Thank you so much, John, and thanks for joining our Unicorn Battles family. I already feel like I'm in the family now.
Hi, my name is Jarmo Haapalainen, calling you from Finland. Nice to meet you. Friendly, happy faces here. We have a Smart Up Capital venture fund in Luxembourg, 450 million euros. First round 3 million plus follow-up 7.5, landing EU companies through New York to US and global markets. At the same time, personally active with around about 50 startups and helping them landing US, China, and to the global markets. Nice to meet you all, and good luck for the participants.
Thank you, Jarno. Greetings to Finland.
Hey guys, good evening from Singapore. I'm Peter from R3A Ventures. We're an early pre-seed, seed to Series A venture firm, specializing in deep tech, med tech, including quantum, you know, all that nice technology that's coming up. We're just launching a House of Deep Tech and Med Tech, landing pad for global companies to land in the EU. So anybody who's from outside the EU, more than welcome to look into it. And good luck to everybody, and nice to see you all again.
Thank you very much, Peter. And I see that Paul wants to take the word.
Yes, hello everybody, welcome and happy to be here. Actually, I think I'm in the target region with Central Europe out of Vienna. So I'm founder of Danube Angels. We are an equity crowd investing platform dedicated to Central Europe. My partner and myself, we spent our entire career in this region, spanning Germany, Austria, Slovakia, Czech Republic, outside this region, Russia. So we have some kind of understanding about the different cultures. We try to offer to investors exposure to this asset class. Our asset class is, let's say, minimal traction, sector agnostic, ticket size 100 to 500. And what is maybe a little bit different to other platforms and other investment vehicles, we try to democratize investment into venture capital, and our lot size is as small as 1,000 euros. So I'm happy to see familiar faces and happy to see hopefully somebody from CE whom I don't know yet. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Paul.
I could go next.
Hi.
My name is Dmitry Chermuka. I'm innovation manager at DTEC, the largest private investor in energy sector in Ukraine. My team focuses on energy sector startups. The company streams I worked in and named Innovation DTEC is responsible for building an open innovation culture, scouting startups, and implementing new technologies. I'm dealing with scouting startups and implementing innovative solutions into core business. Also, I'm involved in supporting partnership between DTEC and startup ecosystem and venture funds as well. And you can reach me out through the LinkedIn or on our website, openinnovation.dtec.com. And thank you for having me today. I wish good luck to all startups.
Thank you very much, Dmitry.
Thank you.
Well, probably I can go. My name is Slava Pedlisny. I'm a managing partner of Network Investments, which is a part of Startup.Network ecosystem, and actually is a meeting point for investment professionals, investment banks, and startups and other companies. Businesses. So what we are creating is actually a place where professionals could exchange deals, could show each other new investment opportunities from different parts of the world. So if you want to become part of this network, just please get connected to me in LinkedIn, and I would be great to get to know each other more. So, and for all participants, wish you luck. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Slava. So if we're done with the introduction part, we can.
I can go. I was waiting. Sorry, I'm Owen at Xbond Capital. Great to see some familiar faces and excited about seeing the pitches. We're a Series A, Series B, Series C investor across Europe, US, and Israel, and sometimes do earlier tickets into seed stage companies. Thanks.
Thank you, Owen.
If you mind, I will introduce myself. My name is Vyatkin Nikolai, and I'm from Russian oil company Gazprom-Neft, responsible for startup scouting and partnership. So our focus is in industry for zero and such technology like robots, drones, AI, IoT, and else, which is responsible to industry 4.0, industry 4.0. We will be glad to communicate and discuss possible partnership. So that's our area and focus. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Nikolai, and thanks for joining us today for the first time. Okay, Then we can move on with our presentation, and I would like to remind the juries how to vote. We have newcomers, so each of you have got the voting link on your email, and you just enter the link. Please check in the right upper corner if you are logged in, and then you just scroll down and you see all startups listed today who are going to pitch today, and you can rate them from 1 till 5, and you're rating the investment potential. So 1 is the lowest investment potential and 5 is the highest investment potential. And therefore we will get the winner when the last startup finishes pitching today. But not only juries, also our guests can vote too. Just enter our website and you will see the list of startups again. And you can put thumbs up for the startup you liked, and we will see the results of the public voting also when the event ends. So as we have a lot of angel investors today as our guests, please feel free, and you can also express your attitude and support the startups you like today. And now we're going to start our pitching part. And the first startup who's going to open our pitching part is Aichom from Lithuania, and Mindaugas. Hi.
Hello, everyone. Okay, let me share my screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see your screen, it's fine.
Okay, let's begin. So welcome. I'm here to present Aichom, an invisible guard for people with dementia, your elderly family members, and for future you. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Fact 1, you might know a similar song to these lyrics. Fact 2, in these 4 counts to 3, there are 4 new cases of dementia. Globally, more than 50 million people live with dementia, for example, due to Alzheimer's disease. They suffer from memory impairments, experience changes in behavior, and the ability to perform everyday activities, all which can lead to them getting lost, not being able to find a way back home, getting injured. Most of the care for such people is provided by family members. Imagine how difficult it is. Aichom is a smartwatch app for people with dementia, their families, and caregivers. It is built to support dementia care. We offer a mobile application to pair a smartwatch and monitor dementia, receive support on caregiving, and for personal well-being. Aichom application for caregivers allows one to track the location and set safe zones on the map, monitor the person through smartwatch sensors for heart rate, oxygenation, sleep, set comprehensible reminders for drug adherence, physical activity, receive support on caregiving decisions, and mental health of the caregiver. Aichom AI analyzes the data generated and suggests meaningful recommendations and predictions on health status and behavior. Our main competitors are Navigil, a hardware-producing company, and Boundary Care, which offers an app for Apple Watch with location tracking. The competitive advantages of Aichom, however, are a comprehensible app, caregiver support, and AI to predict health status and behavior. We are also focused to go further with our features into clinical research and follow evidence-based development. Let's take a sneak peek into a custom Aichom smartwatch band featuring a lock to ensure security. Since late December, Aichom for Apple Watch is live and available on App Store. We are now looking for investments to boost our rapid growth. Our revenue model is based on monthly app subscriptions, regular or premium plans. Seeking partnerships with caregiver support centers, dementia organizations, individual physicians, being featured on related newsletters and blogs, social media will generate us leads and support the growth. Our lean team has the necessary experience to ensure growth, from healthcare to marketing and communication and development. We would like to go full time. Aichom, your invisible guard. Thank you for the time and consideration. Now looking forward to your questions.
Great presentation, Mindaugas, and great performance on the song. So, questions, please. Any questions?
Just probably missed. Do you already have a product and revenues, or still
Currently, we are bootstrapped and our beta version is free and it is available on App Store in US, UK, and Canada markets.
Okay, and how many downloads do you have today?
Currently, we are testing with more than 15 users.
Okay, so you are just starting. Yeah?
Yes, we launched the beta version in late December, and now we're attracting the feedback that will help us to guide our roadmap development.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for your question.
Hi. I just wanted to know, sorry, okay. I just wanted to know that while you were doing the user journey with the sample size of, what was the sample size that you have been doing the user journey around? And what is the challenge that you have identified while doing that? And as you have said that it's already in the App Store since December, so what challenge have you noticed, or what feedbacks have you noticed out of the 15 users? And how do you plan to make changes around that?
Okay, thank you for the question. So the idea behind this product came from the personal experiences of the founding team facing issues, taking care of their elderly members with dementia. And this is what put us to plan the features that we launched, and our beta app includes the location tracking and safe zones and notifications for the caregiver. So talking about those, the feedback is that, first, the struggles are that dementia is a sensitive topic and not every caregiver has the money for the Apple Watch today. However, our app works from the Series 3, that is $100 during the discount sales. And with every new update, there will be a longer battery time, more features, with rumors being to monitor glucose in the blood, etc. So we see this watch as an item that will be quite common for the generation, even when they got elder, and smartwatches being more and more advanced. So how we are facing them, we are now in negotiation with a leading tech company in the Baltics for an investment that they will also help us to boost the development and get us ready for the Android platform. Top Android smartwatches, to be precise.
Thank you.
Lucas, thank you so much. Your time is up, and I'm excited to invite startup number 2, who is called Sparq. It's a personal finance platform for everyday use. And we're having Danila today, who's going to tell us more.
Hello, guys. Can you hear and see me as well?
Yes.
Can you see the presentation?
Yes.
That's great. Okay, so thank you very much for having me. My name is Daniel Belakons, and I'm founder of Sparq, an Estonian fintech startup. And we are developing a personal finance platform for everyday use. Just a second. Our current financial experience is slow, expensive, sometimes even hostile. But most of all, it's endlessly confusing. Our target audience, which are European millennials, doesn't have a proper financial literacy level. But the core problem is that they doesn't have the motivation to raise it. And that's why we have created Sparq, which is developing its three main directions. The first one, the convenient payment solution. So our users will have their own debit Visa card and will be able to send money anywhere in Europe for free. The second direction is a brand new money management algorithm that helps our customers to get the full control of their personal finances. They can allocate funds to cover their needs, spend their money properly, and set clear financial goals. The third direction is gamification framework for raising financial literacy. So we have decided to add gamification because it is the best way to keep our customers' mind in shape and engaged. So they can track their progress and we can motivate their beginnings. And as a result, our end user gets not only all-in-one financial solution, but also a compelling storyline with a clear goal of becoming a financially educated person. So please take a look at European fintech market size. Our target audience is 50 million financially stressed millennials. and who can potentially deliver 1.6 billion euro of revenue annually. And although this field is new, the market is fragmented and witnessing a really massive CAGR growth, there's already a lot of strong and new players. And we are considering ourselves as the third modern banking generation, taking the best practices from traditional banks and bank challengers. We are safe, we are fast, and we have a personal approach to each user. So we are using a freemium model, allowing our customers to access all the basic features of the product for free, and the revenue is generated by selling our premium packages. To this date, Sparq has closed 2 seed rounds with more than €500,000 in total, and we are planning to launch our MVP at the end of the March. To date, Sparq is downloaded by 7,500 users, and it's only a demo. So now we are looking for angel investors or early stage VC funds to close the post-seed round. Speaking about the team, so right now we have 18 in-house team members with banking, fintech, and startup experience as well. Our investors kindly provided us with a PhD in economics advisor, and we have partnered with Railsbank, which is located in England, which helps us provide financial services. So we are looking forward to getting any feedback from you. Please visit our website or contact us if you're ready to shape the culture of effective money management. Let's Sparq.
Thank you very much, Danila. Questions?
Hi, I'm Shahana. I just wanted to know, since you have already mentioned that you have a few competitors around in the market providing similar services. So in one word, what is your USP? How are you in one way different than many others around you?
Yeah, sure. So that's a good question. So basically, personal finance platform is absolutely kind of a new fintech. It's a new player on the market, and that's why there are still no dominant players. And we are the only personal finance platform in Europe. And right now we are focusing on European millennials. So that's why we're taking all the best practices from traditional banking. So we save as traditional bank. We have instant KYC onboarding processes and fast transaction as a challenger banks. And we have personal approach. So for example, as we say, gamification, as we call it, it's a financial hero journey. So our customers, they can have this compelling experience and understand their standing on and how to use their personal finances. So I would say our USP.
Sorry to stop you. Sorry to stop you. That's a lot of details. It's just that you are stating a lot of information about what you are unique at, but there must be something, that one thing that attracts the users towards your app or your service than the others, because even if there are limited market players, there's always a, that's actually the critical part over here. Like they have the scope of taking forward your features and, doing better versions of that, better interfaces of that for their customers. So what is that one unique? I just wanted to know one unique thing that differentiates you, and you're sure that in coming 5 years, you will still remain unique in that one specific set.
Okay, so one thing is our personal finance hero story. So this is a gamification framework, which we are the only company which using this story. So this is a guideline and tutorial how to use your personal finances.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Your time is up, and thank you. And I'm excited to invite the next startup. Today is Carge, and companion mobile app for electric vehicle drivers in the EU. It's from Greece, and hi, Eleftherios. Did I pronounce your name right? I see your presentation. Hi, but I don't hear you. Eleftherios.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Great. Hello everyone, my name is Lefteris and I'm the co-founder of Carge, a mobile application for electric vehicle drivers. 1 year ago, I made my first long trip with a battery electric car, around 500 miles. And then I realized that I had to register myself in 9 different apps to charge my battery. After the end of the trip, I could not accept that all drivers who want to go from one place to another and charge their vehicle while on the go should have downloaded those 9 apps to find and use the nearest charging station. So the lockdown came and I started hustling for research. The total available market was considered to be more than $150 billion by the end of the year, and additionally, 3 million charge points are needed in European countries to reach the target of 33 million EVs. Since I had an operational background, I needed to find the best guy who could help me with the technical stuff. And so Peter, my former colleague at that period and current co-founder at Carge, joined this idea. The problem was split in 2 pillars. First of all, each charge point operator requires separate registration and payment method, making the customer experience cumbersome. There is also a lack of remote resolution of any technical issue. Apart from that, EVs are often plugged in for a longer time than they actually need to take power. Electricity grids are not ready for the mass adoption of electric vehicles, and the utilities will be unable to service the whole country's demand. So, we decided to build a product that would let drivers register once, enjoy a seamless charging experience, and have peace of mind. Secondly, users can opt to charge at half speed or on full load in another time frame at a lower cost. Therefore, our intelligent algorithms use the remaining capacity for grid balancing and help the local electricity providers. The business model is simple. Every time drivers want to charge their car, payment will be processed by us based on the consumed electricity. We then collect a fee that is being deducted from the operator's bill on each transaction. To summarize, Carge is a first mover in Southern Southeast Europe, building a solution that will minimize both operators and drivers' impact. There's a strong market validation, as I mentioned before, with a simple transaction-driven model. Plus, we can penetrate in multiple countries and thrive. Finally, we are a diverse team with long-standing relations. Today, we have already raised some money from angel investors. This helped us connect with more than 100,000 charging points and build our beta version in 2 countries, where 130 unique drivers are using the trial app. Later this year, Carge team is going to fundraise a seed round. Our vision is to become the largest e-mobility service provider in Southern, Southeast, and Eastern Europe. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Questions, and also our dear guests, you can also ask questions if you put them into the chat, and I will read them. Okay.
Does your application allow to book the charging?
Yes, it does. You can book the charging station whenever you are and wherever you want.
Okay.
Okay, and what's your marketing strategy? Can you comment more?
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
What's your marketing strategy?
We plan to expand in 14 countries by the end of 2025 in order to reach 72,000 EV drivers.
Oh, great. And how are you going to make it using which channels of promotion?
Can you please repeat?
How are you going to make it using which channels of promotion?
We're going to push through the typical app stores and play stores for the Android and iOS, as well as some other marketing channels like Facebook, Google Ads, etc.
Okay, thank you. If you have any, if there are any other questions, you can in the chat. And thank you very much. And the next startup is number 4 is Agora. Yeah, we are developing a smart property and client management application. So please, Laszlo, tell us more. The guest is from Hungary.
Hello. Hi, let me share my screen.
I see your screen. It works.
Great. So hi, it is great to be here. My name is Gabor, and I have Laszlo with me, my co-founder in Agora. Agora is a streamlined and mobile client and portfolio management system for real estate agencies that lets brokers to focus on customers instead of the everyday operation and administration. But why is there a need for this software? I have been working as a real estate agent for 4 years, and I was an office manager as well. And I was shocked when I faced how old school tools are this segment using in the everyday work. So for example, they are using paper and pen and paper. They are using Excel sheets and offline databases, which are not mobile friendly at all. And they can't use these softwares on the go. And it makes the service very unprofessional, and even there is a high chance for making mistakes. So overall, it is a bad service for the clients. The solution is a streamlined mobile application, which is a comprehensive system for their administration that they can use in the field on their mobile phones, and it cuts administration time by 65% because of the simplicity. After 2 years of research and development, we created this UI and this whole platform based on the feedbacks of real estate agents, and it's in their pocket anytime. They can use it all day, and it makes the whole business operation much more faster than nowadays. It is a very multifunctional application. It's a cloud-based software that agents can use to share information with each other about their properties and clients. There is no need for double work to fill the paper contracts and type in the data after the computer. And they can register ads and clients on the field and send offers to them on the go. And beyond this, we are planning to make the whole segment and the whole processes paperless with electronic signature, so we can leave the whole outdated administration tasks behind. Our aim is to digitalize the whole segment, including the smaller and middle-sized agencies as well. We created a dynamic pricing model for our application, which ensures that they pay as much as they use the application. We charge €1 per property per month for our customers, and an average customer pays around €50 per month to keep their portfolio maintained in our application. Our marketing strategy is based on online branding, mainly in PR articles in major professional magazines, online professional workshops, and professional influencers. And due to we are working in the B2B segment, we are doing direct sales to our customers with the help of automatized LinkedIn and Facebook campaigns.
Laszlo, I'm sorry, time is up. Just the last phrase, and we switch to questions.
Okay. Actually, we are here. Thank you. If you have any questions, then feel free.
Any questions, please?
Question, how do you think you're going to scale this, because the legal requirements on each countries? I have my experience having 400 real estate agents under me in my earlier years, so please.
Actually, we are planning this application as a downloadable and usable product, so there is no any requirements to use it. If an agency or a freelancer agent wants to use the application, they can download immediately and then start collecting the properties data in the system.
Dear guests, you can also ask your questions using the chat, as I mentioned. Please feel free.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, actually, we have an open seed round right now from a Hungarian investor, and we are scaling the business. With this, we are planning to use this money to product development, for this money to product development and marketing as well, to ensure that we will be scaling up the whole concept to the Central and Eastern European market.
Thank you very much, Laszlo. The time is up. I will make just a short announcement for the juries. If somebody cannot find the personal voting link, please write in the chat to our support team privately, and then they will get you the link, or just write on me on email, and we will fix that issue. Also, as we're a public event, it's not quite allowed to mention any specific countries and precise numbers, but at the same time, startups can mention that they're raising, and you can discuss that privately with them. Another startup for today is number 5. We're, by the way, having 11 startups today instead of 10. And startup number 5 is Motorica, innovative upper limb prosthetics. And here is Alexandra, who is going to tell us more.
Yeah, hello everyone. Good afternoon. Great to hear with you today, and let me present you Super Motorica and how we are changing the world. Can you imagine, in accordance to the World Health Organization, millions of people all over the globe have limb differences, and only 20% of them are using active prosthesis for recovery. And there are several reasons why. First of all, they don't believe that they can recover and change their life for the better. Secondly, there is unawareness about technologies that can help to improve their lives. And thirdly, they just simply couldn't afford it and don't have access to good clinics. We are trying to change that and to change these perceptions. And so far, we managed to grow 10 times in the prosthetics old school market since 2015. We are obsessed with our customers, and already more than 700 of them are our daily active users. Nowadays, we are one of the leading producers in the industry of artificial arms in the Eastern Europe market. We involve best engineers, medical doctors, and unite highly passionate team to create functional solutions and give a chance to our customers already in 12 countries all over the world. Who are these superheroes? Imagine Agnia. She's 5 years old. She has limb differences since birth, and children are not treating her the same way as her peers. Or imagine Mahen. He led a normal life, he enjoyed driving a motorcycle, but one day his life absolutely changed when a bomb exploded in a terrorist attack in the train. We are helping such clients with modern additive production technologies and rare rehabilitation systems. With these breakthrough technologies, our customers manage not only to return back simple actions like riding bikes or using their smartphones, but also we add additional functionality. We do our best to follow all modern technological requests of our customers. We understand how we are different. We target to enter children prosthetics market, and with our differentiation features, we keep them as our clients when they become adults, so for their whole lives. In Europe, we target $1.2 billion market, and in 3 years, we aim to achieve 20% of it. We already did a lot to reach our market share, and in 2020, our revenue reached $3 million despite the lockdown. At Unicorn Bartel, we are looking for advisory that can open new opportunities for us in Europe and globally, as well as for further investors for our global expansion. Let's make prosthetics available to everyone who needs it and make cyborgs a reality. Thank you, and happy to answer your questions. So my name is Alexander. I'm part of a global development team, and for questions, I invite also my colleague, Evgeny, who will help me with the questions.
Hello, colleagues.
Hi, Shahana here. I just have a small little question. That is, have you been using or have tried to use 3D printing for developing these arms?
Yes, we are using additive technologies to make a personal devices, but it's only the part. Of course, there are a lot of engineering and engines, metal, and other construction in our devices. Not only 3D printed technology, but 3D printed technology helps us to make it personal.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I ask you if you raised rounds before?
Yes.
Yep.
We've just finished the round A+ with 200 million rubles. Yes, it's approximately $3 million from Russian direct investment fund in Russia.
And you are registered in which country? I mean the company, main company.
We are registered in Russia and in Ireland.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
The headquarter is in Ireland, but the main production and R&D center in Moscow in Russia.
Thank you.
Hi, when you say the main production, what is the current production capacity? Excuse me, I may be soft, I'm in a public place, but what is the production capacity annually or monthly or however you would describe it? How many arms can you produce?
Yes, Mohammed, it's a good question. Today, nowadays, yes, we are clothing approximately 1,000 pieces per year. Yes, we finished with this result last year with this capacity, but we can scale the capacity easily because we have good suppliers from Europe, and we have 3D printed technology, which helps us to scale fastly in a production.
Okay. What is the end cost of your product to a consumer?
We have different price range, depends on the product, but general one for kids, we started from 2,000 euros, and advanced electrical hand with advanced technologies could be to 13,000 euros for a customer.
Okay, so in order to attain your target of 20% market share of 1.2 billion US dollars, how many units output would you require to achieve that target?
It depends. Yes, our forecast it's approximately 2,000 daily active users because they need to change their product annually or twice in 2 years. Yes, and that's why we count that we have to have 2,000 active daily users in Europe.
Okay.
Can you tell me a little about your team background?
Thank you very much. The time is up. And we have the next startup who's going
Thank you. Thank you, colleagues, and have a great day.
Thank you. The next startup is called Loctio, and it's from Greece, and it's Lazarus, who's going to tell us more about reducing the power consumption of mobile IoT devices. Hi, Lazarus.
Hello. Just a second to share my screen. Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So thank you for hosting me. So what Loctio does? Loctio is tackling the issue of power consumption, especially when it comes to IoT devices. And what we're focusing on currently, it's the GNSS power consumption, or the GPS, which is how we get the position of this device, which is a very, very power-hungry function. It's the culprit of many delays out there, because a lot of deployments are delayed due to this fact, due to the power consumption, because we need to replace or recharge the batteries, and this is very, very expensive, leaving aside all the environmental costs that this process has. So how we manage to do this? Our approach is that we were migrating the calculation-intensive kernels from the device itself to the cloud or to the edge. At the same time, we're introducing a lot of machine learning in both the device and the edge. By this way, we're reducing significantly the power footprint of the IoT device when it comes to its position. Of course, we are offering this as a service. we are offering this as a location as a service. The market, the GNSS market, is a huge one, and it is growing day by day. More specifically, we are aiming at those two market segments, namely the asset tracking and the wearables, that they will be reaching 28 billion euros by 2029 in terms only of GNSS support. Now, we think that it's the right time for our positioning. All the technologies are out there, and we're experiencing the dawn of the IoT devices, where billions of devices will flow. What our technology offers at least 30 times power reduction for the calculation of the position. And this could translate to something in between 5 to 15 times more battery, more life cycle. We are prolonging 3 to 15 times the battery life cycle, depending, of course, on the use case of the application. Our business model, it's, as I said before, location as a service. We're selling service to IT solution providers that they are aspiring to deploy thousands or tens of thousands of devices out there, and they want to prolong their batteries significantly. Our team, it's a blend of industry, has a blend, features a blend of industry and academia background. Me personally, this is my second startup, my second endeavor. The first one was acquired back in 2014. Currently, we're working on proof of concepts together with chip makers, which are our potential partners, and we're willing, we have already raised the pre-seed funding. We are looking into bypassing the seed funding, and we are anticipating a Series A somewhere in between, in the time frame in between 10 and 18 months from now. Our very next step, technology-wise, is to add 5G positioning into our engine in conjunction with the GNSS. Thank you very much. Those are my contact details. My name is Lazaros Kapsias.
Thank you very much. Any questions, please? And, okay, so what about your revenues? Can you comment? Do you have expected revenue projections?
Sorry, did you ask something?
Yeah, about the revenues. Can you comment, please, more about the revenues specifically?
Revenue model, perhaps more specific.
Yeah, our revenue model, it's a two-pronged revenue model. First, we're licensing, our IP to chip makers, or our service to telecoms. And the second, the main revenues are coming from the location as a service model, where we are selling our location as a service to IoT solution providers. Just to give you an example, an IoT solution provider has deployed the 10,000s of devices, and those devices, they need to know their position 10 times per day. So we have 10,000 devices, and we multiply this with 10 times per day. So he will buy from us 100,000 position fixes per day. And this is more or less the way we are working with IoT solution providers. We are selling the positioning calculations.
And what about your team background? Can you tell us a little about your team background?
Yeah, our team background. This is the company is quite new. We're operating for more than 1 year. But this technology, there are two professors in the University of Barcelona. They have been working on this the last 10 to 15 years. So we licensed this IP from technology from University of Barcelona. We have built, of course, on top of this a lot of patents. And we engage also in our team experts from the industry, especially from wireless communication, chip design, cloud development. Me personally, I'm coming from the cellular domain, from 4G and 5G. And also, I served as a CTO and president in the previous company that it was finally acquired.
Thanks.
Thank you very much, Lazaros. And our next startup is called Bone Ration. It's a healthy food.
Hello.
It's a healthy food rations marketplace. And I'm inviting the team to present the startup. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi.
Good to see you. Okay, let us.
We see you.
Yes. Hi. Hello. So we would like to present to you Ration, largest regional marketplace for healthy food deliveries in form of daily meals. We see the problem as people not having enough time to cook proper daily meals at home. However, there's a huge demand for healthy food, but this particular market is not structured. Our solution is to bring most of healthy food marketplace in one mobile app and to simplify the process of selection and ordering according to individual characteristics in 3 clicks. People choose a company, then select the meal plan they want and place the order, and it gets delivered to them on a regular schedule. Customers also benefit from additional features such as calories calculator and online consultations with nutritionists to choose rations to fit their unique diet. Currently, we are fully operational and are making sales. We have a commission-based business model and take 10-15% from every order, which on average is 700 rubles per order. We have more than 8,000 registered users, and our turnover has grown year on year from 2019 to 2020 by around 150%. We are now present in 9 cities in Russia. This year, we're planning to enter 10 more cities in Russia and to start working in the CIS region. Towards the end of the year, we want to launch our platform in European markets and to continue global expansion in the following years. Russian daily rations market is expected to grow exponentially, and by 2022, we would like to have 2.5% of the market share in terms of money value and around 25 to 30% in terms of number of orders. We are in the top 10 of Russian food tech startups in 2020 and have been named Best Healthy Food Brand in 2019. We have an experienced team capable of making this a global business. We are currently fundraising for a seed round to develop new features in our IT product and to adapt it for the entry into foreign markets, as well as for scaling and marketing. Thank you for your time, and we are happy to answer your questions.
Thank you. Questions? I'm checking. What's your competitive advantage? How are you different from your competitors?
Yes, we are the only specialized healthy food marketplace and the only one that offers daily meals under subscription. So you don't have to make orders every single time when you order food. You can order a meal plan for the whole week or for a month. So this is good for people who don't want to cook themselves, or this is good for companies and B2B sales that order for corporate clients and for their employees.
And what will happen if the companies which offer not a healthy food just add another catalog with healthy food? What will happen to your business model in this case?
Currently, we have a lot of users that are active. They come to us for specialized meals. And I believe that basically we've already established ourselves as the go-to people for the healthy food market. And if somebody else wants to do it, I think it would be more wise for them to come to us or buy us out.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. If there are no other questions, then we can move on. Thank you, guys. And
thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, guys. Our next startup is Cashy, B2B early payment discount platform from Poland, and Edita is going to tell us more. Hi, Edita.
Hi, Marina. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, everybody. Thank you for having us.
We have the team.
Yes, we have the team. So 1 second. Okay, hello everyone again. My name is Edyta Musielak, and I'm together with Jakub. We are both co-founders. He's the CEO. I'm responsible for sales. Before telling you about our solution, first of all, the market background. According to Euler Hermes, by the end of this year, there will be the huge increase of insolvencies of the especially small companies all over the world, especially in North America and Central Eastern Europe. That's why we created Cashy, and we see this problem in Poland. Cashy is the B2B platform that enables buyers to pay earlier for their invoices. In this way, they save money, but they also help their suppliers to control their cash flow. We are not the bank. The uniqueness of Cashy is because we want to invite our cash-rich buyers to involve their own financial resources or unutilized credit to spend it in their supply chain. In this way, they can benefit even 12% per year if they will offer 1% for 30 days payment acceleration. What more, they are active, so they create kind of new invoice payment channel using Cashy. From suppliers' perspective, they can better control their cash flow, and they get relatively cheap financing without useless formalities. The process is very easy. Buyer invites their suppliers to Cashy. He uploads invoices from his ERP system. The system sends the offer to the suppliers. Supplier checks the payment dates, and he accepts the cost of early payment. And then the payment is done. It's win-win, it's automated, and really very fast process for both sides. What's more, we are working right now with SaaS on AI module that will help us to adjust better the early payment price for the specific supplier. So in this way, they will be using this early payment even more often. Who stands behind Cashy? So both of us, Jakub has over 15 years experience in banking, especially in trade finance. I have also the banking background, but also I was working in sales as well as in the procurement. We have also a very strong IT team, all of them with financial institutions background. We are on the market from 2019, but actually we are very active. We were named the Startup of the Year. We were also named one of 10 top startups in Central Eastern Europe. We have very prestigious partners, but most important, SaaS. Actually, we won the SaaS Cup for the fintechs, and that's why we are doing this AI with them. Among our clients, we have the financial institution, which is the Santander, but also we have medium and large size Polish companies. Regarding the financing situation, we closed the pre-seed with 2 local VCs, and right now, at the end of this year, beginning next year, we will be willing to go into the seed round worth about 2 to 3 million euros. More than welcome to answer your questions. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Edita. Questions?
Can you tell us about your traction, please?
Yes. So we are working right now with the local companies. What we've noted, we've been a part of the accelerator at Santander. We will be hopefully signing the commercial contract with them. We are working with the companies of the revenue 25 million euros plus. This must be big companies. Right now, we have 2 big companies, 5 big companies, 5 big companies with at least 20 suppliers on board for each of them. So this is the traction. The plan is we are the sector agnostic, but what is very important, we need to have the cash-rich buyer, and actually it must be bigger than smaller company, and they have to have widespread of suppliers.
And what is your turnover per month?
So we will meet the break even by the end of this year. Right now, what we are doing, because we are the fintech, we are competing with the banks in a way. The banks are offering the reverse factoring, and in a way we are similar to reverse factoring service. So what we are offering 3 months free of charge pilot. For one of these clients, actually we are offering 6 months free of charge pilot, because first part of pilot is actually done right now in Poland. The second part will be in China, where their main suppliers are located. So after this, after all these pilots, we hopefully will be signing the contract, and according to our business plan that we can actually discuss later with you, the break-even will be met by the end of this year.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Well, the last short question, I saw that Arkady wanted to.
Yeah, just yes, thank you. Just a quick question.
Yes.
Something that you just touched upon regarding factoring. So I mean that's the exact competition, right? So you're competing with banks on this product. So how do you plan to win? So what's your competitive strategy on this?
Yeah, okay, so the USP, you know, we've been working at ING, and actually we've been selling the reverse factoring. We were setting up the reverse factoring light application for ING. But what we've noticed that large companies, actually they have a huge free financial resources. And especially right now when you have very low margins in banks and the interest rates in banks as well, the companies, they don't know what to do with their money. So the large companies, they have money on their bank accounts. They could use it in relation with their suppliers, because the suppliers, actually, they are waiting very long for payment, like 60 days, which is legal in Poland, but actually even longer, 90 days, 120 days. And the cost of money for them is actually much more expensive. Yeah.
But just to add, we have attractive offer for banks that we would like to partner with. First of all, we are a good product for the most demanding cash-rich companies where they cannot offer attractive deposit offer, and Cashy could be a solution for them.
Yes, I'm sorry, I had to interrupt you. Time is up, guys. Thank you very much.
We'll follow up later. Thank you.
Yeah, our next startup. Our next startup is, you can continue in questions and answer section, by the way. And our next startup is your Anastomosis from Hungary. And Noemi is going to tell us more about the data-driven surgical education. Hi, Noemi. Oh, Noemi.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah, I see your presentation, but not in full screen so far.
And
now, perfect. Yeah.
So, hi everyone, I hope you are doing well. And please let me introduce my grandmother. She survived an open heart bypass surgery. And I feel lucky because she's 85 years old and 10 years after her surgery, she's still healthy. And what do you think was the likelihood to be not healthy after these kinds of surgeries? Good question. But it's 40%. The cardiovascular diseases are one of the most common diseases all around the world, and consequently, the number of the related surgeries is extremely high. There are about 2 million cardiovascular surgeries annually, and an upward trend is expected in the next years. Therefore, any improvement in the quality of these surgical interventions have become even more valuable. But this average 40% failure rate is extremely dangerous, and the reason for this, that currently the surgeons practice without objectively measured data on their surgical performance, and all they do is just visually inspect the surgeries performed, and they learn in the same way as it has been for hundreds of years. Yes, it doesn't sound good. And I think nobody wants that, for example, her or his grandma would be operated later in this way. So therefore, at your Anastomosis, our vision is to take the surgical education to the next level. And this is what we do exactly right now, because we provide surgical skill training kits for continuous and effective surgical skill acquirement. And these kits are the combination of a physically hardware and also a software, because it also allows the blood flow measurement on the cardiovascular surgical procedures. And based on this data, we can provide feedback for the surgeons how they can improve their own surgical skill. And this is one of the most important because the lack of this measured data results in the 40% failure rate. And my name is Noemi, and our team makes this project possible. We just closed the Series A funding, so currently our focus is on executing our expansion plan, which is reforming the surgical education worldwide. We already have some collaborations from Japan to the USA, but of course we constantly move forward. So we are here to enter to the surgical education market. So therefore, we ask you to help us with providing surgical skill trainings to the surgeons to empower them to save the patients' lives. And as an offer, for the first collaboration, we can provide kits for free trial and also access to our online platform where the personalized feedbacks are provided for the improvement. So maybe we can have more healthy patient and grandma around. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Naomi. Questions?
Maybe it's too much information to ask something.
So you have a working prototype today already, yes?
Yes, we already provided these trainings, practical trainings to hospitals. Yes.
And was
so
it?
It's ready. Also the hardware and the software development.
Okay, but you have not started monetization yet.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand the question.
Have you started monetization yet?
Yes, in the last 2 years, we already received money for this trainings, and yeah, we provided this product and also the whole solution for the target market.
Okay, can you tell about your revenues?
We just closed the validation phase about 1 year ago. And in the validation phase, we provided the demo courses to the hospitals, focusing on the market in Germany and in the USA. And in the last year, we can provide these online courses. And we have revenues from different hospitals from Germany, Japan, and USA, and from, of course, from here, Hungary. And are you curious about the amount? Or in this 1 year, it was, I don't know exactly, but a few thousands of euro.
Okay, thank you.
And as I mentioned, we just closed the Series A fundraising like 2 months ago.
Okay, what was the size of round A?
2 million euro.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And another question, does your technology require any certification, any specific medical certification in Europe or in the US?
Yes, it's an educational tool. So our courses, our trainings are accredited by the European Council of Accreditation, and it can also adapt to the other markets, for example, in the USA. So we have this accreditation for these courses. But we don't need an FDA because it's not a medical device, it's an educational tool.
Thank you very much, Naomi. And another startup, number 10 for today, is Wizart. It's augmented reality visualizer for finishing materials. And Vasily from Belarus is going to tell us more. Hi, Vasily. Hello. Switch on the microphone, please.
Okay, now better.
Yeah, much better.
Yeah. Okay, so do you see my screen now?
Moment, not yet.
Not yet. Okay. And now?
Now we see your screen fine.
Okay. So hello everyone. It's my privilege to introduce you Project Wizart. We have created a computer vision-based app that allows you to see the future when redecorating your house, quite literally. We address the issue of millions of people who are planning renovation and choosing finishing materials, roaming around DIY stores for hours and leave without making a purchase, just because they can't imagine how these materials will look like on their walls and floors. So Wizart gives customers a possibility to instantly see how their home will look like in the future with a new wallpaper, paint, and flooring. This way they can make choice easier and are more confident and satisfied of it. There is clearly a significant addressable market looking for our solution. We provide our customers who are finishing materials manufacturers and retailers with a product visualization tool integratable into their e-catalogs and charge them a monthly subscription fee. We have launched our product live 10 months ago. Since then, we have 25 business customers worldwide, recurrent revenue of 5 digits monthly, and very promising unit economic metrics. Now we are focused on improving our unit economics and scaling up our sales. So Wizart is incorporated in USA, in Delaware, has 30 employees, secured property, secured intellectual property rights, and so on. So executive team includes yours truly, myself, a serial entrepreneur of 15 years of being CEO and founder of IT companies, a strong CTO, outstanding chief of sales, and talented performing product manager. So what we are looking for, to meet our growth projection, we need to secure a late seed round in the next 5 months. So the project is 2 years old. One we have spent for studying the market and testing the basic technology, and the second we used to enter the market, as you have seen. So now we are on the way to get our market share aggressively and find the strategies to embed our business into. So I thank you all for your attention and look forward to hearing your questions and comments.
Thank you very much for the questions.
Vasily, is it correct that your December monthly revenue was 100K?
No, it's planned for this December. Yeah, so actually, our recurrent revenue is 5 digits. They said me not to share this publicly.
Okay, no.
Yeah.
Actually, we're about to share the revenues, but we recommend not to share fundraising specific numbers because of the US legislation and because we're a public event. But you can share your revenues, no problem.
Yeah. Okay. So still, some of you can be, investor of our competitors. Yeah.
Okay.
And what is your growth rate?
That we grow for 15% month to month. So year to year we grew 3.5 times. Yeah, last year, and for this year we expect for the growth of the nearly the same pace.
Okay. Can you tell me about your clients? Who is your client? And
okay, normally these are do-it-yourself retailers. The most famous are, I don't know if it's in Europe, this is Leroy Merlin. In United States, these are Lowe's and Home Depot. Yeah. So the online retailers who sell wallpapers, flooring, ceramic tiles, and so on. Yeah, and also the manufacturers of these goods. Yeah.
Okay, and who's making 3D pictures of these objects? You or the producer?
We are not making the 3D pictures of the objects at all. So we are recognizing. So it works like this: you are taking a shot of your interior, yeah, and after that you choose which finishing materials you would like to apply there, and you instantly see the result. We are not making the 3D modeling. That's our competitive advantage. The user can constantly see how it looks like. Yeah, if it helps you to understand if I show you that. So at the left, you can see the shot before. Yeah, so this is a wide shot by the camera of mobile phone. At the right, you can see the same interior with applied certain wallpaper. Yeah, while preserving the scales, shadows, and dimensions. Can you see that? Yeah.
Yes.
So this way, it will look like in the future if you apply the wallpaper produced by Casely Ashley in France.
Okay.
And which countries are you currently operating in? Where do you have your clients from?
Okay, so we are operating worldwide. We have customers in United States, Germany, France, Netherlands, in Canada, and that's strange, but in Central and Southern America and Mid East. Yeah.
Let's be in touch, please. I just dropped you a personal message. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much, Vasily. Our time is up, and we have the last startup for today. It's Mercury Cash, number 11. It's a multinational financial institution, and Victor from Estonia is going to tell us more. Hi, Victor.
Hello, everyone. Well, here, Victor Romero from Mercury Cash. I'm originally from Venezuela, but actually living in Estonia. So I'm the CEO or founder of Mercury Cash, an entire suite for the financial industry. So what we create is a crypto banking suite that is better than conventional banking. It's different from exchanges, and it's more advanced than payment gateways. And it's very focused in an enterprise-grade product. So what we do is we enable the financial suite in places where the conventional banking did not take care of yet. So what is Mercury Cash? It's a leap into the future of decentralized banking, payment processing, and access to financial market. It is an independent system capable of conducting currency transactions and cryptocurrency transactions, connecting the interest from individuals and businesses anywhere in the world in a matter of seconds. So our suite of products, our main suite of products is this: Mercury Cash, Mercury Gate, Mercury Goes, and the white label license of all these solutions, because all our technology was built in-house. So Mercury Cash is a core crypto banking software that has batch payment tools, create bank accounts in US dollar, in euro, create Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dash wallet, convert fiat into crypto or vice versa. It's available for businesses and individuals. Mercury Gate is a core crypto payment gateway that allow you to process payments on crypto. We have payment tools like digital invoicing via email for free for the customers. We have different plugins for website integrations, payment buttons, quick checkout, auto conversion available for customers so they are not exposed to volatility. Mercury Goes is the AML monitoring system for all this software that we have created. Our revenue model is platform fees spread from trading of the transactions, white label licenses. What we have done: 30,000 users, 250 million processed, 4 banking partnerships, 2 in US, 2 in Europe. Total revenue generated since inception, $4 million. 100% of the software was developed in-house. Trademark registers are ready in US and the European Union. Financial license in US and the European Union. 45 employees, 4 years in business, and we have a strong cash reserve position of over $1 million that provide us more than a year on runaway. The market size for global processing payments is 30 trillion, and for money transmission, $0.6 trillion. And well, about the competitors, we have traditional competitors and new generation of competitors. Besides that, we are backed by top venture capitals in the United States, Global Blockchain Ventures and Emerging Traffic. And we are presenting here to you the opportunity to enter into the phase of hyper-growth stage with us for the global expansion and be part of one of the greatest wealth transfer in human history. Mercury Cash.
Thank you very much, Victor. Any questions to Victor? Alexandra wants to ask.
Can you show the slide with your investors in the last round?
While you're showing this, where is your real operation happening right now? You said that you have 2 licenses. Do you operate in the US right now?
Yes, we have licenses in the US and in the European Union as well. The licenses we hold in US are money transmitter license. It's the same license like PayPal or competitors.
And how can users, the SEC has strong ruling against certain cryptocurrencies to be utilized in any way. So what do you allow in the US to be transmitted? Only money or cryptocurrencies?
Okay, it's important to know that the SEC, what regulates is the security market, and we don't manage security market. We only manage money transmission, so we are under the rule of the FinCEN and the Treasury Department in US. So we don't have nothing to do with the SEC, and we have responding every subpoena we have received, and everything has been successful.
But you didn't answer my question. In the US, the user can send which cryptocurrencies, and or is it just the US dollar?
No, they can use in the US, US digital wallet, Euro digital wallet, Bitcoin wallet, Ethereum wallet, and Dash wallet. We have 3 cryptocurrencies listed in the platform.
Much clearer, thank you.
Thank you, Victor. One more, your advantage from competitors, the question, what's the main advantage from competitors?
What is our main advantage?
Yes.
Yes, we are a full suite integrated that offer the whole service at enterprise level. So our competitors have been very focused in the retail industry since they are the first layer of innovations from 2011, 2012, and we are like the second layer of innovation on top of that. So what we have created is something that few competitors can be building right now, but nobody has batch payment tools to mine a large block of Bitcoin transactions for enterprise solutions.
No, thank you, very clear. And the time is up, and that was the last startup for today. Thank you, Victor. And now, as always, we're going to announce the results. But before that, Anna is going to take the floor and tell us something interesting. Hi, Anna.
Thank you, Marina. Thank you, startups. Really exciting pitches. Really good. Our judges had been awfully quiet for unknown reason. Maybe they're astonished by the number of the ideas they've heard today. And you have, dear judges, 2 minutes to finish the voting, starting from now, and we will have a little networking session. As always, we'll discuss some interesting topics regarding European venture capital investing. And Alexander, did you see any wonderful, exciting startup that you're willing to take to the VC house? And we will also be interesting to know, did you guess the winner this time also?
Usually we do it, yeah, we invite winner to our VC house where we can talk with the winner much more. So VC house, you know, it's a closed community for VCs. So if you are VC, please welcome. We have interesting deals there, and we can exchange deals with each other. So yes, I'm waiting to know who is the winner today.
Okay, me too. We have one more minute to go, and for this reason, dear judges, please pay attention. As always, all over the world, we're doing our own survey to discover what you think, and please answer our question. Girls, can I have a poll published? Please choose. Why do you think venture investing hit the second highest in 2020 in Europe specifically? What's your answer, right? From your perspective of view. Please pick 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever, and push button submit. And we'll talk about it in just a second. Okay, it's time to know who the winner is. And Marina, I know that you know.
I always know in the end.
Okay, please tell us. We want to know also.
So if I'm not mistaken, I'm just checking if the voting is closed, not to have the confusion, just reloading the page. Okay, so number 3 is your Anastomosis from Hungary. Hi.
Oh,
greetings.
Wonderful. Congratulations.
Very much.
Thank you. And okay, number 2 is Wizart.
Yo.
From Belarus. Vasily, congratulations.
That is just great.
Congratulations. And then number one for today is Motorica from Russia. Congratulations, guys.
That is just wonderful. Congratulations. Yes, you'll be presenting the region. How much more Eastern European can you get, right? Welcome to our World Finals. You will know more from our event manager, from Marina. She will tell you about that. And wow, that is really cool. And Alexander, did you guess this?
You mean, would you like to see the startup, the winner in our VC house? Of course, Anna.
Oh, yes, that's this. See, how wonderful that is. Okay, can we have poll results to see what did our judges answer? Oh, how interesting. Local VCs were extremely active, you think? And lots of extraordinary startups appeared. And also new ecosystems had the right. Well, that is really good. But local VCs, dear judges, who are the local VCs if not you? And that means you were extremely active, which is good because the highest year of investments in Europe was 2019, almost 42 billion of dollars, and 2020 was 40 billion of dollars. So it's like relatively the same. But let's talk about it. Frederick, what was your answer to the poll?
It was exactly this, Anna. I've seen a lot of more activities and new VCs and CVCs appearing in Europe, so there is a big move. And of course, we're a little behind the US, as trends start over there, and then you discover it here. But it's also a combination of that there are more startups actually coming to the market. It's been more and more a necessity in many ways, and younger people are very eager to go with a startup rather than going with a traditional corporate. So there are more startups in Europe as well, because I meet many that are recently started, and also then many who want to capitalize on that and invest.
Okay, thank you. But have you been more active in 2020 than years before?
Yeah, we have as well been more active, so because we see that you need to be on this train, and especially with the green tech happening everywhere, that's also a really fast move. We're talking to other corporates and other startups within this area in green tech, and you see that some of them, we're trying to get in and invest in some of them, and it's really hard because other investors are already there. Even though they're mostly unknown, there's so many people, there's a lot of capital out there, and there's also a lot of interesting opportunities happening in this green tech movement, especially.
That is good. I know that Dmitry from DTech knows a lot about the green energy. And do you agree with Frederick? What was your pick in this poll?
It's very interesting topic because the green energy is vital for our surveillance our planet. So, I agree with Frederick, and we are going to expand our presence not only in Ukraine and in Europe as well in green energy sector as well. So we are going to invest in this sector.
That's really cool. Thank you, Dmitry, for telling us that. That's wonderful. Also, I see Paul from Austria also with us. Can you please tell us how is it happening in Austria? Has been Austria really active in 2020?
Yes, I hope you can hear me. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, we hear you. We see you. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, there is a lot of activity. Very much, I think, directed towards follow-up investments. There have been a lot of financing rounds in 2019, which probably were a little bit too small for the expectations. And then when COVID hit, there was the demand. So from our experience, a lot of venture funds stopped looking actively at new opportunities, but rather focused on let's say follow-up rounds and support for existing investments. That has changed meanwhile, as far as I know, and since Q4, I think it's again regular activity.
Okay, thank you. But mostly, do you invest in Europe, or you also look for some other regions all over the world?
You mean the Austrian venture capitalists?
Yep, mainly. And you personally, yes.
Yes. So it's it's not outside Europe. Most of the transactions are Austria, a little bit Germany, and of course a huge part of interest as well for Danube Angels as for all the funds is Central Eastern Europe, because you know, in the 90s the banks started, the insurance companies, so we have a certain affinity in this region. So most is directed towards this region. I'm not aware of, let's say, substantial investments outside Europe. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Paul, a lot for sharing that with us. And Pavel Veslovsky from Moscow, PricewaterhouseCoopers, you also are looking for startups and innovative ideas, right? And investing also, helping them to grow. Can you tell us what's your main point in that? Has it changed in 2020, or is it the same as it was in 2019? Pavel, are you with us? I can see you, but I cannot hear you. Okay, let's go then to Jakub. Have you been investing in Eastern Europe lately? Oh, we cannot hear. Can you say a little bit louder?
Not Eastern Europe, but we have invested in Eastern European founders and helped them to come to the US. And if we talk about data rather than my opinion, like as an example, the UK saw 20% increase on the startup investment last year compared to the previous year. And if you look into the investors, the background, where did the money come from? Over 60% of the money came outside the UK. And if you look into the investment, again, close to $1 billion investment happened in Berlin. The very same, over 60% of it came outside the German investment area. To be more precise, it came from Southeast Asia or the US. Now, why I'm really mentioning it, the US-based venture capitalists see opportunity in these regions, and the more I get engaged with these parties here, the better I understand these days. I can see that they see it as an underdog, an undercapitalized market, and therefore an opportunity. However, at the same time, when we are speaking to European-based venture capitalists, they're extremely conservative and they're extremely bureaucratic in most cases. It takes way too much, and it's not just because of them. The notary issue is killing most of the fundraising activities. In Eastern Europe, as an example, or Spain, it can take you up to 8 months just to get the notary approve you to receive an investment. In the US, this takes as a matter of 1 day. In fact, you can finalize it. I'm sure Gary can comment on this further on.
Thank you, Jakub. Yes, we greatly depend. We cannot be decentralized because we finally, when we make an agreement, investment agreement, we depend on the government of the countries where the company is registered, right? Where the investors are registered. So we depend on the state support of the ecosystems. Yeah, Gary.
Yeah, no, I mean, so, you know, I'm a country boy from Pennsylvania, so it's always keep it simple, stupid. And from my standpoint, look at the incredible math and science capabilities in Eastern Europe. You know, really, they're higher than any other place on the planet Earth today. And so the incredible amount of talent there's underserved. The trouble, the challenge is that you have very humble founders in many cases that don't really, and they're many times have technical backgrounds. So they're not marketing, sales, business development oriented. The other thing with COVID, the challenge is access to the rest of the world, how to go global. And so when you have this kind of mix, you got incredible talent. And by the way, I'm seeing this in Africa. I know we've done the African unicorn events. I'm seeing it in Australia. I'm seeing lots of pockets of opportunity that I've never seen before. So I think with, and then we look at areas like artificial intelligence and quantum computing, very, very scientific, very, very math intense. And so having those types of companies like we've seen today, it's critically important. And having a platform like, Startup.Network and having these unicorn events are key, because you can't, it's like having a Ferrari. If you keep the Ferrari in the garage and only you see the Ferrari, you never get a chance to really take it out in the track and test it. So the key is getting out there. So what we do is we use Silicon Valley as a port. As you know, I started in Russia. I started Startup Academy at Skolkovo, and GVA launched Gurus, accelerators. So I've been doing this, 17 companies, 2 unicorns. I've been doing it a long time. And then this is an unparalleled opportunity. Now, the other thing is the secret sauce is the family offices that I talk to every single day around the world have become extremely active, which we had not seen before. And the difference before is instead of having their partners get involved, the family members of the offices are getting involved. The problem is it's a very close-knit society, right? So I know because we're dealing with a few of them. And so I think, today it was incredible. And I think the opportunity is now. And I think platforms like Startup.Network are critically important.
Thank you, Gary. Yes, we are eager to help any region of the world, but we love Eastern Europe as well as you do also. And what can I say? If anybody wants to comment, you are more than welcome. Hello, Aldo. Thank you for waking up so early up in Peru. It's maybe nighttime still, right? Oh, we cannot hear you. We have problems, hearing you, but we can see you. That's really good. We can wave at you. Nope, we cannot hear you. Nope, nothing. We see your mouth moving. Yeah, but stay safe, yes, and hope for the next battle you'll fix your audio channel. And because our next battle will be very interesting. We are going to Middle East to discover great opportunities. So I'm more than welcome. I'm welcoming you to the Middle East. To hope you will join us for this wonderful battle that we're gonna have, because we have only 2 more unicorn battles, Middle East and Silicon Valley. And then we're gonna have the world finals, the first world finals this year. So thank you, Marina, very much for this great event. Thank you all for joining us. Please stay safe. Take care of yourself, and I'll be sure to see you at our future unicorn events all over the world. See you guys.
Thanks everybody for joining us today, and looking forward to see you at the Unicorn Battles Finals February.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Marina.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Anna. Great event.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Take care.
See you too. Bye-bye.
Ну, сейчас нас могут выкинуть автомат.